Are y'all gonna put this in the website or?
Oh yeah, we'll do a. Uh, I'm sure we'll post the whole thing on.
Because none of our students, we've had conflicting show times the entire time.
Oh wow.
So none of
Yeah.
our students have been able to come.
Yeah. This weekend was quite popular in the Jackson theater world.
Two high schools, Millsap and Greater Mount. The Grilled Cheese Festival apparently. Earth Day. And there's some pretty cool bands that they're having now. So, pick your points.
Oh yeah.
I really thought he was going to pocket Vito for 10-20.
Oh no. Oh no.
I waited to the very last
Yeah.
3 hours of the last day. And I told people, I said, look, he's going to surprise you. He's going to pocket Vito. Well,
He knows better and he chooses the worst.
and I guess he waited just for that effect.
No, he waited to protect the Jackson delegates because every single member of the Jackson delegation supported 1020, even the ones who voted against it. The ones who voted against it told him, we can't vote against it because it's better. We need you to sign this. Yes, every single member of the House and Senate representing Jackson, the overwhelming majority of the Black Caucus, everyone supported 1020. But they couldn't vote against it because of the money that the mayor has.
That explains the second part, which is that no local council is representing the NFACP.
Correct. Because basically, the Black Caucus, everybody wants to be rid of this man. But they can't come out against him because of the national money he has.
I've been, his dad and I used
Just guessing
to
now.
walk in the sun, but I respected him.
Yeah, it was 55
This guy,
yesterday, not counting.
No. And I mean, honestly, people talk about the state takeover. There is no state takeover. There's a federal takeover of Jackson. The state is doing everything they can to prevent the feds from taking over. It's sad at this point. So thank y'all for being here. I mean, those.
yeah,
Walking through.
I think he's, he may have had both ideas gone. My power.
There's somebody here that I
He's
know.
come spot because I was trying to think of his real name.
She asked me if I saw anybody that I know like
Yeah. No problem. I got cold out here.
So far, these people are here.
Yep.
Like I said, he will not.
I know she was the oldest lady on one side.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
So would you rather do
I've written a thing about because Millsap happened in there and everything. And then I told him and former Millsap
but I don't go to parties
ranking.
Not that I know.
because
I post about it. And I've known the guy for 40 years. I can't. He thinks that these women, all four of these women are going out. Well, course I
Yes, you just wanted to get it back out of the car. I'm watching the stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody is, needs to be educated.
Yeah. Or David can
But
escort.
he's really young. He's like 30.
David, you may be the bathroom escort.
But you used to have to think. Most of us, just like all of that,
What?
my friend
Well, that's-
everybody.
The easier answer to that question.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not making a big public.
Well, that to me, they make a point in the gospel of all of these rejected people coming to Christ. Everybody that the first century Jews rejected became part of Christ's followers. And I think that's the message. Is want to embrace rejected people.
I will probably eventually take another stab at it,
And we know where to go to from here, and they learn.
Oh, it's trying to take the bag.
And then my gut had to
Stop, bro.
I'm also trying to figure out how to get
They appreciate about Hayes, even though their careers in Bethlehem school. She's mostly concerned about what this is going to do to her.
it'll take my
If this is going to alienate them from the church.
from doing
And
$25 an hour kind of
respect
work
that.
to not getting out of bed for less than $100. It's a 9-day class.
I know we have to have that.
He used to be a lecturer at St.
Secret police officer.
Really?
But it's a ton of fun.
I sponsored days that everything happened. With somebody who looked like
Well, we have some of the Galloway are there.
and I went to the
It's rough. But once you take that course, you do a great job. You can even get a security clearance. You can go all the way to Stella's.
I don't.
Not that I
Well, people religion is defined as culture. Some people feel only feel safe if they reject other people from the culture. And the only thing I can think is that has to be some sort of evolutionary trigger. Because it's certainly not
on Maccabees Museum, which was very nice. Ready to go. But it was
Yeah.
nice. And it was like
Or
a
my
normal,
dad. He can sit
it was a normal
There you go.
this one I retired.
Okay. Awesome. There we go. My name is Emil Wilson, and I want to take a chance to say thank you all for coming to this year's Shakespeare in the Park, presented by the Mississippi Shakespeare Festival. Mississippi Shakespeare Festival exists to preserve, perform, and present the classics of world literature, not just Shakespeare, but the classics of world literature, and to nurture the next generation of classics. So we present classical work in the park, like what you're seeing now, and we'll be presenting new works from emerging artists throughout the year. I encourage you to like our Facebook and follow us there. That's where you'll know about upcoming events. And you can sign up for our newsletter on our website, which is msshakes.org. So those are our two places, on Facebook for Mississippi Shakespeare Festival and online for our newsletter at msshakes.org. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, which includes the City of Jackson, Downtown Jackson Partners, the Chamber of Commerce, and the Mississippi Arts Commission. They've been incredible support throughout all of this, and a big thank you to all of the people who made today possible, including the artist for the poster, Bill Wilson, who's sitting over there, and so many others who have contributed to making today possible. We have programs that you can scan your QR code to find out more information and link to the website. There's also a donations tab there that will support not only programming like this, but programming in schools as well. Next year, we will have a 5-person adaptation of Midsummer Night's Dream that tours and travels to schools throughout the state of Mississippi. So if you know a school or school teacher that would love to have Shakespeare visit that school, please connect us. And if you'd like to donate to support this or our educational programming, you can do so on the website. Mississippi Shakespeare Festival is a semi-professional theater. You have a lot of community theaters, you have some professional theaters. We like to sit at the cusp of both. So some of the performers you see are people who make their living as performers. Some of the people you will see, this is their first time on stage. We're excited to give people that opportunity, as well as the opportunity to sit in the audience and enjoy the work that has lasted for hundreds of years. And another very special announcement, today is traditionally the day we do Shakespeare in the Park because it's a special day.
Happy birthday, Shakespeare!
Happy birthday, Shakespeare! Today is Shakespeare's birthday, and this is how we celebrate. Thank you all for joining. Feel free to stick around and chat with me or the performers afterwards. And again, enjoy the show.
Woo!
It's her friend's Bacon's birthday.
Right.
That was Lance.
Yeah, I've been working on translating part of Francis Bacon.
That was
She wrote
all
the
Lance's
last
theory
one.
was that Shakespeare was translated.
Francis Bacon.
All right, you ready? Are you ready?
I thought the king had more affected the Duke of Albany than Cornwall.
It did seem so to us, but now in the division of the kingdom, it seems not which the dukes he values most.
Is this not your son, my lord?
His breeding, sir, hath been at my charge. I have so often blessed to acknowledge him that now I am raised to it.
I cannot conceive you.
Ah, but this young fellow's mother could, whereupon she grew round-wombed and did indeed, sir, have a son for her cradle, ere her husband for her bed. Do you smell fault?
I cannot wish the fault undone, the issue of it being so proper.
But I had a son by order of law, somewhat elder than this, yet no dearer to my account. Though this young knave came somewhat saucily to the world before he was sent for, yet was his mother fair, and there was good sport in his making. Do you know this noble gentleman?
No, my lord.
Lord of Kent hereafter will refer to him as my noble friend.
Sir, I shall study deserving.
The king is coming!
Of France and Burgundy.
I shall, my lord.
Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Know that we have divided by 3 our kingdom. It is our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we, unburdened, crawl towards death. Our son of Cornwall, and you, our no less loving son of Burgundy, we have this hour given, Albany, we have this hour a certain will to publish our daughter's certain dowries, that future strife may be prevented now. To fair princes, France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love. And here are to be answered. Tell me, my daughter. Now that we will divest us of affairs of state, interest of property, which of you will we say doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love thee more than words can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and vision, beyond what can be measured rich and rare, as much as child e'er loved or father found. A love that makes death poor and speech unable, beyond all manner of so much I love thee.
Speak. Love, and be silent.
Of all these bounds we make thee lady. To thy and Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Regan, wife of Cornwall? Speak.
I am of that self-medal as my sister, only I find she comes up too short, as I profess myself an enemy to all other joys and find that I am alone, felicitate in your highness's love.
Cordelia, and yet not so, since I am sure my love's more ponderous than my tongue.
To thy hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom. Now, our joy, although our last and least, what can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more nor less.
How, Cordelia? Mend thy speech a little, lest you may mar your fortunes.
Good my lord, you have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as are right fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Haply, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand must take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters, to love my father all.
So young, and so untender.
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth then be thy dower. For by the sacred radiance of the sun, by all the operation of the orbs, here I disclaim all my paternal care, propinquity, and property of blood, and as a stranger to my heart and knee, hold thee from this forever. The barbarous shall to my bosom be as well neighbored as thou, my sometime daughter. Good my liege, peace, Kent, come not between the dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, and sought to set my ease on her kind nursery. Hence and avoid my sight. So, now my grave be my peace. Here I take her father's heart from her. Call France. Who stirs? Call Burgundy. Cornwall and Albany. With my two daughters' dowers digest the third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her. I do invest you jointly with my powers, preeminence, and all the total effects of that troop with majesty are south. By monthly course, with reservation of 100 nights, by you to be sustained, shall our abode make with you by due course. Only we shall retain the title, and all the addition, King. The royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master, followed as my great patron, fought on in my prayers. Oh, the bow is bent and drawn, make from the shaft. Let it fall, rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart. Be Kent unmannerly when Lear is mad? What wouldst thou do, old man? Think'st thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? To plainness honor's bound when majesty falls to folly. Reserve thy state. In thy best consideration, check this hideous rashness. Thy youngest daughter does not love thee least. Kent, by thy life no more. Thy life I never held as but a pawn to wage against thine enemies, nor fear to lose it, thy safety being motive. Out of my sight! Oh, see better, Lear. Let me still remain the true blade. Now, my Apollo! My Apollo, king! Thou swearest thy gods in vain. Oh, vassal! Thy miscreant! Dear sir! No! Revoke thy gift, or whilst I can vent clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee, thou dost evil. Hear me, recreant. On thy allegiance, hear me. 5 days we do allot thee for provision, and on the 6th to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be seen in our dominions, the moment is thy death. Away! By Jupiter, that shall not be revoked. Fare thee well, king. Sith thus thou wilt appear, freedom lives hence and banishment is here. The gods to their dear shelter take thee, maid, who justly thinks and hast most rightly said. And your large speeches may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love. Thus Kent, O princes, bids you all adieu. He'll shape his old course in a country new.
Here's France and Burgundy, my noble lord.
My lord of Burgundy, we first address toward you that, who with this king hath rivaled for our daughter. What in the least will you require in present dower with her? Like noble Burgundy, when she was dear to us, we did hold her so. But now her price is fallen.
I know no answer.
Will you, with the infirmity she owes, dowered with our curse, and strangered with our oath, take her or leave her?
Pardon me, royal king, election makes not up in such conditions.
Then leave her, sir. For you, great king, I would not from your love make such a stray to match you with whom nature is ashamed.
Strange that she, even but now, is your best option. The argument of your praise, the balm of your age, the best, the dearest, should in this trice of time commit a thing so monstrous as to dismantle so many folds of favor?
I was yet beseech your majesty. If for I want that glib and oily art to speak, and purpose not, since what I well intend I'll do it before I speak, that you make known it is no vicious blot, murder, or foulness, no unchaste action or dishonored step that hath deprived me of your grace and favor. A still soliciting eye and such a tongue that I am glad I have not, though not to have it hath lost me in your liking.
Better thou hadst not been born than not to have pleased me better.
It is but this, a tardiness in nature, which often leaves history unspoken of the thing it is intended to do. Lord of Burgundy, what say you to the lady? Love is not love, when it is mingled with regards that stand aloof of its entire point? Will you have her? For she herself is a dowry.
Royal King, again, give but that portion which yourself proposed, and here I take Cordelia by the hand, Duchess of Burgundy.
Nothing! I have sworn, I am firm.
And I am so sorry that you have lost the father that you must also lose the husband.
Peace be with Burgundy. Since that respect and fortunes are his love, I shall not be his wife.
Fairest Cordelia, thou art rich, being poor, most chosen, forsaken, most loved, despised. Thee and thy virtue I seize upon. Be it lawful that I take upon that which has been cast away, your dowerless daughter, king, thrown to me by chance. She is queen of us, of ours, of our dear France. Not all of the dukes of Watrous Burgundy can buy this unprized precious maid of me.
Thou hast her, France. Let her be thine. For I have no such daughter, nor shall ever look upon her face again. Therefore be gone, without our love, our grace, our benison. Come, noble Burgundy.
Bid your sisters farewell.
The jewels of our father, with washed eyes Cordelia leaves you. I know you, but you are, and like a sister am most loath to call your faults as they are named. Love well our father. To your professed bosoms I commit him. But yet, alas, stood I within his grace, I would prefer him to a better place.
Prescribe not us our duty.
Let your study be to content your lord, who hath received you at oath. Fortune's alms you have obedience scanted.
Time shall unfold what plighted cunning hides. Who covers faults at last with shame derides. Well may you prosper.
Come, my dear Cordelia.
Sister, it is not little I have to say about what most surely appertains to us both. I think our father will hence tonight.
That's for certain, and with you. Next month with us.
You see how much his age has changed him. He always loved our sister most, and now with what poor judgment does he cast her off, appears too grossly.
'Tis the infirmity of his age, though he hath scarcely ever known himself.
The best and soundest of his time hath been but rash. Now are we to face his age with the unruly wildness that infirm and choleric years bring with them.
Such unconstant starts are we like to see as this, of Kent's banishment.
There still is leave-taking between France and he. Pray you, let us sit together. If our father carry authority with the things of which he now possesses, this last surrender of his will but offend us.
We shall further think on it.
We shall do something, and in the heat.
Thou, nature, art my goddess. Wherefore should I stand at the plague of custom, and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me? Why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, and my shape is true, as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base, with baseness, bastardy, base, base, base? Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love's to the bastard Edmund as is to the legitimate. fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I grow. I prosper. Now God stand up for bastards!
Can't banish thus, France and color parted, the king gone tonight, prescribed his power confined to exhibition. How now, Edmund? All this up on the gad? What news?
So please, your lordship, none.
What's that paper you were reading?
Nothing, my lord.
Why then the terrible dispatch of it into your pocket? The quality of nothing doth not need to hide itself. Come, if it be nothing, I shall not need spectacles.
I beseech you, sir, pardon me. It is a letter from my brother that I have not all read, and for so much as I have perused, I find it not fit for your overlooking.
Give me the letter, sir.
I shall offend thee either to detain or give it.
Let's see.
I hope for my brother's justification it is but an essay, or a taste of my virtue.
This policy in the reverence of age makes the world bitter to the best of our times, keeps our fortunes from us, till our oldness cannot relish them. I begin to find an idle and fond bondage in the oppression of age and tyranny come to me, that of this I may speak more. If our Father would sleep eternal, you should enjoy half his revenue and have the beloved of his brother. Conspiracy? Enjoy half his revenue? Had my son Edgar a hand to write this, a heart and brain to breathe this? Wherefore came this to you? Who brought it to you?
It was not brought me, my lord. There's the cunning of it. I found it thrown in the casement of my closet.
You know the character of this to be of your brother's?
It is his hand, my lord, but I hope his heart is not in the contents.
Has he never before sounded you in this business?
Never, my lord. Though I have heard him oft maintain it to be fit that sons in perfect age and fathers decline, the father should be his ward to the son, and the son manage his revenue.
Oh, villain! Villain! His very opinion in the letter? Abhorred villain, unnatural, detested, brutish villain. Go seek him, sir. I'll apprehend him, abominable villain. Where is he?
I do not know, my lord. If it so please you to suspend your indignation against my brother till you can further derive from him better testimony of his intent, I dare pawn down my life for him, that he hath writ this to feel my affection to your honor, and to no other pretense of danger.
Think you so? He cannot be such a monster.
Nor is not, sure.
'Tis so to his father, who so tenderly and entirely loved him. Heaven and earth, Edmund, seek him out, wind me unto him, I pray you. Frame the business with your own wisdom.
I will seek him, sir, presently. Convey the business as I shall find the means, and acquaint you with all.
These late eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good to us. We have seen the best of our times. Find this villain, Edmund. It shall lose thee nothing. Do it carefully.
This is the excellent foppery of the world, that when we are sick in fortune, often the surfeits of our own behavior, we make guilty of our disasters. The sun, the moon, the stars, as if we were villains by necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, drunkards, liars, adulterers, by an enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in by a divine thrusting on, an admirable evasion of poor master man. My father was compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major, so that it follows I am rough and lecherous. But I should have been that I am, had the maidenliest star in the firmament twinkled upon my bastardizing. Edgar and Pat he comes like the catastrophe of the old comedy. My cue is villainless and melancholy. Oh,
How now, Brother Edmund? Oh, what serious contemplation are you in?
I am thinking, brother, of a prediction I read the other day of what should follow these eclipses.
Do you busy yourself with that?
I promise you, the effects he writes of succeed unhappily. Death, dearth, dissolutions of ancient amities, divisions of state, menaces and maledictions, and I know not what.
How long have you been sectary astronomical?
Come. When saw you my father last?
The night gone by.
Spake you with him?
Aye, 2 hours together.
Parted you in good terms? Found you no displeasure in him by word nor countenance?
None at all.
Bethink yourself wherein you may have offended him, and at my entreaty, forbear his presence till some time hath qualified the heat of his displeasure.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That's my fear. And as I say, have a continent forbearance till the speed of his rage goes slower. Retire with me to my lodging. There's my key, and if you do stir abroad, go armed.
Armed, brother!
Brother, I advise you to the best. I have told you what I have seen and heard of it, but nothing but the image and horror of it. Pray you away.
Shall I hear from you anon?
I do serve you in this business. A credulous father and a brother noble, so far from doing harms that he suspects none. I see the business. Let me, if not by birth, have lands by wit. All with me's meet that I can fashion fit.
Did my father strike my gentleman for the chiding of his fool?
Aye, madam.
Oh, by day and night he wrongs me. Every hour he flashes from one gross crime to other. I will not speak to him. Tell him I am sick. If you fall short of your former services, you shall do well. The fault of it I'll answer. Wait, he's coming. He's coming. He is. I hear him. Put on what weary negligence you like. If he despise it, let him to my sister, whose mind and mine I know in that are one. Idle old man, by my life, old fools are babes again. I'll write straight to my sister to hold my very course. Prepare for dinner.
If what is well I other accents borrow, my good intent may carry through itself. Now, banished Kent, thou canst serve where thou dost stand condemned. Let thee not stay at jot for dinner. Get it ready. How now? What art thou? Oh, I do profess to be no less than I seem. To serve him truly that will put me in trust, to love him that is honest, converse with him that is wise, and to eat no fish. What art thou? Ah, very honest-hearted fellow, and as poor as the king. If thou be as poor for a subject as he's for the king, thou art poor enough. What wouldst thou? Service. Who wouldst thou serve? Oh, you? What services canst do? Oh, I can keep honest counsel, ride, run, more a curious tale in telling it, and deliver a plain message bluntly. That which ordinary men are fit for, I am qualified in, and the best of me is diligence. Oh, diligence. Well, follow me. Thou shalt serve me. If I like thee no less after dinner, I will not part from thee yet. Dinner! Oh, dinner! Oh, where's my knave, my... You, Sirrah, go. You, Sirrah. Where's my daughter?
So please you.
Go you, and tell my daughter I would speak with her. Go you, call hither my fool. My fool, where? You, sir, you, come you hither, sir. Who am I?
My lady's father.
My lady's father? My lord's knave? You horse and dog, you mongrel, you cur!
I am none of these things, my lord. I beseech your pardon.
To you, and he looks at me. You rascal!
I will not be struck!
Oh, nor trip neither, you base football player! I thank thee, thou servest me, and I'll love thee. Come, sir, arise. Away! I'll show you differences. Away, away! If you will measure your lover's length again, tarry, but away! Oh, go to! So, I thank thee, fellow. He is earnest of thy service.
Oh, let me hire him too. Here's my coxcomb.
Ah, how now, my pretty knave, how dost thou?
Sirrah, you'd best take my coxcomb.
Why, sirrah?
Why? For taking one's part that's out of favor. Here, there's my coxcomb. Why, this fellow here has banished 2 his daughters, and done the 3rd a blessing against his will. If thou followest him, thou must need wear my coxcomb. How now, Knuckle? Whether I had 2 coxcombs and 2 daughters?
Teach me a song. You!
The whip. Oh, truce, a dog must the kennel. He must be whipped out. Near, Sirrah. I'll teach thee a speech. Oh, mark it, Knuckle. Have more than thou showeth. Speak less than thou knoweth. Loan less than thou owest. Ride more than thou goest. Learn more than thou showest. Set less than thou throwest. Keep thy drink and thy whore, and keep in a door, and thou shalt have more than 2 tens and a score.
Oh, this is nothing, fool.
Then 'tis like the breath of an unfeed lawyer. You gave me nothing for it. Can you make no use of nothing, Uncle?
Why, no, boy. Nothing can be made out of nothing.
Oh, prithee tell him so much the rent of his land comes to. He will not believe a fool.
A bitter fool.
Dost thou know the difference, boy, between a bitter fool and a sweet one?
No, sirrah, teach me.
The law that counseled thee to give away thy land, come place him here by me. Do thou for him stand. The sweet and bitter fool shall presently appear. The one in motley here, the other found out there.
Dost thou call me fool, boy?
All thy other titles thou hast given away.
Oh, this is not altogether fool, my lord.
Knuckle, give me an egg, and I'll give thee 2 crowns.
What 2 crowns shall they be?
After I cut the egg in the middle and eat up the meat, the 2 crowns of the egg! When I closed thy crown in the middle and gave away both parts, I bore thine ass on thy back in the dirt! I had little wit in thy bald crown, and I gavest thy gold and went away. For fools have nevertheless grace in the year. Wise men have grown foppish. They know not how their wits to wear, their manners are so apish.
When were you wont to be so full of song, sirrah?
I have used it, Nuncle, ever since I made thy daughters thy mothers. For they for sudden joy did weep, and I for sorrow sung, that such a king should play Bo Peep and go the fools among. Prithee, Knuckle, keep a schoolmaster that could teach the fool to lie. I would fain learn to lie.
You lie, sirrah. We'll have you whipped.
Ooh, I marvel at what kin thou and thy daughters are. They'll have you whipped for speaking true. They'll have you whipped for lying. I would rather be any kind of thing but a fool. But I would not be thee, Nuncle. No. Thou hast pared thy wit on both sides and left nothing in the middle. Look, here comes one of the pairings.
How now, daughter? Methinks you have been too late of late in the frown.
Oh, thou was a pretty fellow when thou had no need to care for her frowning. I am better than thou art now. I am a fool. Thou art nothing. Oh! Forsooth, I shall hold my tongue, so your face bids me, though you say nothing. Mum, he who keeps no crust nor crumb, weary of all, shall want some. That's a shelled peas pod.
Not only, sir, this your all-licensed fool, But others of your insolent retinue do hourly carp and quarrel, breaking forth in rank and not to be endured riots. I would have thought that you, by making you known of this, to have been protected, but found that you must protect this and put on by your allowance, which, if you should, the thought would not escape censure.
The head sparrow has fed the cuckoo for so long that its head bit off by its young.
Are you our daughter?
I would you would make use of your good wisdom, of which I know you are fraught, and put aside these dispositions.
Ooh, may not an ass know when the cart throws the horse? Whoop, Jack, I love me.
Does any here know me? Oh. This is not Lear. Does Lear walk thus? Speak thus? Where were his eyes? Is there anyone who can tell me who I am?
Lear Shadow.
Oh, I would learn that. For by the marks of sovereignty, knowledge, and reason, I could be false persuaded I had daughters.
Which they will make an obedient father.
Your name, fair gentlewoman.
I do beseech you to understand my purposes aright. As you are old and reverend should be wise. Here do you keep 100 knights and squires, men so disordered, so debauched and bold that this our court shows like a riotous inn, more like a tavern or a brothel than a graced palace. The shame itself doth speak for instant remedy. Be then desired by her that else would take the things she begs, a little to disquantity your train, and the remainder thereof that should be such men as may besort your age.
Darkness and devils! Saddle my horses, call my train together! Degenerate bastard! Oh, I'll not trouble thee, yet have I left a daughter.
You strike my people, and your disordered rabble make servants of their betters!
Is it your will? Speak, sir! Oh, saddle my horses! Oh, God. Thou liest. My train are men of choice and rarest parts. Oh, most small fault. How ugly didst thou in Cordelia's show? Like an engine drew from my heart all blood, and placed it with gall. Lear, 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 beat at this gate and let thy folly in thy dear judgment out. Go. Go, my people!
My lord, I am guiltless, as I am ignorant of what hath moved you.
It's my boy. Here, nature, here, dear goddess, here. Consider thy purpose if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. From a derogate body never spring a babe to honor her. If she must teem, create her child of spleen, that it may live to be athwart this natured torment to her. That she may feel how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Away, away.
Now, constantly adored, whereof comes this?
Never afflict yourself to know more of it.
What? 50 of my followers at a clap within a fortnight.
What's the
I'll
matter?
tell thee.
Sir.
My life and death. I am ashamed that thou hast power over my manhood thus. Blast dust and falls upon thee. Oh, fond eyes, beweep this cause again, I'll pluck thee out. Is it come to this? I have another daughter. One, I am sure, who is kind and comfortable. And she shall hear this of thee. With her nails she'll flay thy wolfish visage. You shall find that I'll resume the shape that you dost think I have cast off forever.
Do you mark that?
I cannot be so partial, Goneril, my dear, for the great love that I bear you.
Look, Lear! Look, Lear! Terry! Take the fool with thee! Woo! A foxman won his quarter, and such a daughter, which sure to the slaughter. If my cap would buy a halter, and so the fool follows after. Woo!
This man has received great counsel. 100 knights. 'Tis politic and safe to let him keep at point 100 knights. Yes, that with every dream, each buzz, each fancy, each desire, contempt he may unguard his dotage with their powers and hold our lives in mercy. Oswald, I say!
Well, you may fear too far.
Better than trust too far, I know his heart. What he hath uttered, I have writ my sister. How now, Oswald? Tell my sister all that has transpired, and add what reasons of your own that may compact it more. Well, get you gone and hasten your return. No, my lord, this milky gentleness of yours, though I condemn not, is much more want for lack of wisdom than praised for harmful mildness.
How far you see, I cannot tell. Striving to do better, oft we mar what's, well...
Go you before to Gloucester with these letters. If your diligence be not speedy, I will get there afore you.
I shall not sleep until I have delivered your letters, my lord.
Shalt see thy other daughter will use thee kindly, for those who she's as like this as a crab's like to an apple. Still, I can tell what I can tell.
What canst tell, boy?
She will taste as though a crab does to a crab. Canst tell why one's nose sits in the middle of his face.
No?
To keep one's eyes on either side's nose. For what man cannot smell out, he may spy into.
I did her wrong.
Canst tell how an oyster makes his shell?
No.
Nor I neither. But I can tell why a snail has a house.
Why?
But to keep one's head in, not to give it away to his daughters and leave his horns without a case.
I will change my nature. So kind a father. Be my horses ready.
Aye. Thy asses have gone about him. The reason why 7 stars are no more than 7 is a pretty reason.
Because they are not 8?
Yes, indeed. That must make a good fool.
I'll take it again, perchance. The monster ingratitude.
Thou art mindful, Knuckle. I'd have thee beaten for being old before thy time.
What's that?
Thou shouldst not have gotten old till thou had been wise.
I would not be mad. Not mad, sweet heaven. Keep me in temper. I should not be mad. Come, boy.
She that's still a maid and laughs at my departure shall not be a maid long, unless things be cut shorter.
Save thee, Curran. And you, sir? I've been with your father and given him notice that the Duke of Cornwall and Regan, his Duchess, will be here with him this night. How comes that? Nay, I know not. You have heard of the news abroad? Not I. Pray you, what are they? Have you heard of no such wars twixt the Dukes of Cornwall and Albany? Not a word. You may do then in time. Very well, sir. The Duke... The better best. This weaves itself perforce into my business. My father has set guard to take my brother, and I have one thing of a queasy question which I must ask. Briefness and fortune work. Brother! Brother, descend! Brother, I say! Oh, my father watches. Sir, fly this place. You have now the good advantage of the night. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither now. In the night, in the haste, and Regan with him? Have you not spoken against the Duke of Albany? Advise yourself. I swear on it's not a word! I hear my father coming. Draw. Seem to defend yourself. Now quit you up. Yield! Come before my father! Fly, brother! Some blood drawn on me would beget an opinion of my more fierce endeavor. I have seen drunkards do more than this in sport. Father! Father! Stop! Stop! Father, no help!
Now, Edmund, where's the villain?
Sir, here he stood in the dark, his sharp sword out, mumbling of wicked charms, conjuring the moon to stand auspicious mistress.
But where is he?
Look, sir, I bleed.
Edmund, where's the villain? Pursue! Home! Go after!
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship. But that I told him the revenging gods 'gainst parricides did all thunder bend, seeing how loathly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose. With his prepared sword he lanced mine arm. And as he saw that my full rise to the encounter, full suddenly he fled.
Let him fly far. The noble Duke, my master, comes tonight. By his authority, I will proclaim it, that he who findeth him shall be rewarded, bringing the murderous coward to the stake, and he that conceals him dead.
When I persuaded him from his unnatural purpose, he replied, "Thou unpossessing bastard, dost thou think if I would stand against thee, that any word from thee make thy words faithed? No."
O strange and fastened villain! Hark! The Duke's trumpets! I know not why he comes. All ports I'll bar. The villain shall not scape. The Duke must grant me that. And of my land, loyal and natural boy, I'll make you capable.
How now, my noble friend? Since I came hither, which I can recall but now, I've heard strange news.
If it be true, all vengeance comes too short which can pursue the offender. How dost, my lord?
Oh, madam, my old heart is cracked. 'Tis cracked.
Was he not one of the companions of the riotous knights that have attended upon my father?
I know not, madam. 'Tis too bad. Too bad.
Yes, madam, he was of that consort.
No marvel then, though he be ill-affected. 'Tis they have put him on the old man's death with the expense and waste of his revenues. I have this very evening been well informed of them of my sister, and with such cautions that should they come and sojourn at my house, I'll not be there.
All right, assure thee, Regan. Edmund, I hear that you have shown your father a childlike office.
It was my duty, sir.
If he be taken, he shall never more be feared of doing harm. Make your own purpose how in my strength you please. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience doth so much commend itself, you shall be ours. Natures of such deep trust we shall much need. You first we seize on.
I shall serve you, sir. Truly, however else.
My lord, you know not why we came to visit you.
Occasions, noble Gloucester, of some poise, wherein we have use of your advice. Our father, he hath written, and so hath our sister of differences, wherein we thought it best to answer from our home. Therefore, good friend, bestow on us your needful counsel, which craves the instant use.
I serve you, madam. Your graces are most welcome.
thee, friend. Art of this house.
Aye,
Where may we set our horses?
in the mire.
Prithee, if thou lovest thee, tell me.
I love thee not.
Well, then I care not for thee.
I would make thee care for me.
Well, then I care not for you.
Ah, fellow, I know thee. Thou art a knave, a rascal, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, three-suited, 100-pound filthy knave. A lily-livered action-taking horse and rogue, and art nothing but the composition of a knave, beggar, coward, and pimp.
Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou thus to rail on one that is neither known of thee nor knows thee?
What a brazen-faced varlet art thou to deny thou knowest me! Is it not 2 days since I tripped up thy heels and beat thee before the king? Draw, you rogue! For though it be night, yet the moon shines. I'll make a stop of the moonshine of you, you horse and cullionly barbermonger! Ha! Draw! You rascal, you come with letters against the king, and take vanity the puppet's part against the majesty of her royal father. Draw, or also carbonado your shanks. Come your ways.
Away! I have nothing to do with thee!
Oh! Strike, rogue! Stand, you rascal! Stand, knave! Strike!
Help! Oh! Murderer! Help! Murderer! Murder!
How now? What's the
Out
matter?
with you, too, Whitman boy, if you please. Come, I'll flesh you. Come, young master.
Weapons, arms, what's the matter?
Keep peace on your lives. He dies and strikes again. What is this matter?
Messengers from the king and my sister.
And what is your difference? Speak.
I am scarce of breath, my lord.
Oh, no marvel. You have so bestirred your valor. You cowardly rascal. Nature disclaims in thee a tailor made thee.
Thou art an odd fellow, a tailor. Make a man.
A tailor, sir. A stone cutter or a painter could not have made him so ill, though they had been but 2 years of the trade.
Speak yet. How grew your quarrel?
This ancient ruffian, sir, whose life I spared.
Thou whoreson said! Thou unnecessary letter!
Peace, sirrah. I know you know reverence.
Aye, sir, but anger hath a privilege.
Why art thou angry?
That such a knave as this should wear a sword who wears no honesty. Such smiling rogues as these, like rats, oft break holy cords a twain. Smile you my speeches as I were a fool? Goose, if I had you upon Sarum Plain, I'd drive you cackling home to Camelot.
What art thou mad, old fellow? It's his fault.
His countenance likes me not.
No more perchance does mine, nor his, nor hers.
Sir, it is my occupation to be plain. I have seen better faces in my time than stands on any shoulder that I see before me at this instant.
Oh, this is some fellow, an honest mind, and plain. These kind of knaves I know, which in their plainness harbor more craft and more corrupter,
Sir, in good faith, in sincere verity, I am no flatterer. He who beguiles you in a plain accent was a plain knave.
What was the offense you gave him?
I never gave him any. It pleased the king.
His master, very light to strike upon me at his misconstruction, when he compat and flattering his disbelief, tripped me behind, being down, insulted, railed, drew on me again.
Let forth the stocks. You stubborn ancient knave, you reverent braggart. We'll teach you.
Sir, I am too old to learn. Call not your stocks for me. I serve the king, on whose employment I was brought to you. You show too bold malice against the grace and person of my lord, stalking his messenger.
Fetch forth the stocks, as I have life and honor. There shall he sit till noon.
Till noon? Till night, my lord, and all night too.
Why, madam, if I were your father's dog, you should not use me so.
Sir, being his knave, I will.
This is a fellow of the self-same color our sister speaks of. Bring away the stocks.
I beseech your grace not to do so. Though his fault may be much, the good king will check him for it. The king will take it ill that some so pleasantly desired should be thusly constrained.
I'll answer that.
My sister may take it much more worse to have her gentleman abused, assaulted, for following her affairs, put in his legs.
Come, my good lord, away.
I am sorry for thee, my friend.
Pray do not, sir. I have watched and traveled hard. Sometime I shall sleep out. The rest I'll whistle.
The Duke's to blame in this. 'Twill ill be taken.
Oh, shine moon, that by thy comfortable beams I may peruse this letter. I know 'tis from Cordelia, who hath most fortunately been informed of my obscured course, and seeks to give losses their remedies. Oh, fortune, good night. Oh, smile once more. Oh, turn thy wheel.
No bridge is free. No place that guards and most unusual vigilance does not attend my taking. Whiles I may escape, I will preserve myself, and am bethought to become the basest and most poorest shape of Henry in contempt of man brought near to beast. My face I will grime with filth, else all my hair in knots, and with presented nakedness outface the winds and persecutions of the sky. Poor Turley God, poor Tom. And that is something yet. Edgar, I nothing am.
"'Tis strange that they should so depart from home and not send back my messenger. Oh, hail to thee, noble master. Makes thou this shame my pastime. Oh, no, my lord.
Ooh, he wears cruel garters. Oh, horses are tied about the head, dogs and bears about the neck, monkeys about the loins, and men about the legs. When a man's over lusty at legs, he wears wooden never stops.
What's he that hath so much thy place mistook to set thee here? It is both he and she, your son and daughter. No. Yes. No, I say. I say yea. Jupiter, I swear no. By Juno, I swear I. They durst not. 'Tis worse than murder to do upon respect such violent outrage. My lord, when at their home I did commend your highness letters to them, and finding here the other messenger, whose welcome I perceived had poisoned mine, he raised the house with loud and coward cries. Your son and daughter found this trespass worth the shame which here it suffers.
Fathers who wear rags do make their children blind, but fathers that bear bags shall see their children kind.
Where is this daughter? Oh, with the earl, her sir here within. Stay here. Do not follow.
Think you no more offense but what you speak of?
None. How chance the king comes with so small a number?
There's no laboring in the winter. Men who follow their nose are led by their eyes, say blindly. And there's not a nose among 20 but can smell him that's stinking. When a wise man give thee better counsel, give me mine again. I would have none but knaves follow it, for a fool gives it. For sirs which serve and seek to gain, and follow but for form, will pack when it begins to rain, and leave thee in a storm. But I will tarry, the fool will stay, and watch the wise men fly. The knave turns fool that runs away, the fool no knave could die.
Where learned you this, fool?
Not in the stocks, fool.
And I to speak with me. They are sick, they are weary, they are traveled all the night. Mere fetches. Fetch me a better answer.
Dear Lord, you know the fiery quality of the Duke, how unremovable and fixed he is in his own courses.
Fiery? What quality? Oh, Gloucester, I would speak with the Duke of Cornwall and his wife.
I have informed them so.
The king would speak with Cornwall. The dear father would with his daughter speak. My breath in blood! Death on my state! Wherefore should he sit here? Go tell the Duke and his wife that I'll speak with them. Or else at their chamber door I'll beat the drum till it cries sleep to death.
I would have all well betwixt you.
Hoo-ah! Oh, my heart! My rising heart!
Cry to it, Knuckle! Hail to your grace.
I am glad to see your highness.
Oh, Regan, I'm sure you are. Aye, thou shouldst not be glad I would divorce me from thy mother's tomb, sepulchring an adulteress. Oh, are you free? Not late for that. Beloved Regan, thy sister's naught. She hath tied sharp-toothed unkindness like a vulture here. Thou not believe with how depraved equality.
I pray you, sir, I have hoped that you less know how to value her desert than she to scant her duty.
Say, what is that?
I cannot think in the least that she would fail in her obligations. If perchance she hath restrained the riots of your followers, it is on such ground and to such noble end as clears her from all blame.
Oh, my curse is on her.
Sir, you are old. Nature in you stands on the very verge of its confines. You should be ruled and led by some discretion which discerns your state better than you yourself. Therefore, I pray you that to our sister make your return and say that you have wronged her.
Ask her forgiveness. Do you but mark how this becomes the house? Dear daughter, I confess that I am old. Age is unnecessary. On my knees, I beg you vouchsafe me raiment, bed, food.
Good sir, no more. These are unsightly tricks. Return you to my sister.
Never, Regan. She hath abated me of half my trade, looked black upon me, struck me with a tongue most serpent-like unto the very heart. All the stored vengeances of heaven fall in here at grateful top. Make her lame bones weaker. Infect her beauty with to fall and blister.
The blessed gods, so shall you wish upon me when the rash mood is on.
Oh, Regan, thou shalt never have my curse. Thy tender-hefted nature will not lend thee over to harshness. Thou know better the effects of courtesy, dues of gratitude. Why half of the nation hast thou not forgot wherein I thee endowed?
Good sir, to the purpose.
Who stopped my servant?
What trumpet is that?
Oh, I know it. 'Tis my sister's. This approves her letter that she would soon be here. Ah, is your lady come?
Oh, this is that knave who dwells in the fickle graces of her he follows. Out, varlet, from my sight!
What means your grace?
Who stopped my servant? Oh, Regan, I know it was not you. I have but ought not ashamed to look up. Oh, Regan, wouldst thou take her by the hand?
Why not by the hand, sir? How have I offended?
Oh, besides, you are too tough. Will you yet hold? Who struck my servant?
I set him there, sir, but his own disorders deserve much less advancement.
You? Did you?
I pray you, sir, being weak seems so, and until the end of the month return and sojourn with my sister. Then, dismissing half your train, return then to me.
Return to her? With 50 followers, all mine dismissed? Rather, I endure all roofs and conspire to fight with the elements, to be a comrade of the wolf and owl. Return to her. Persuade me rather to be slave and sumpter to this detested groom.
At your choice, sir.
My pretty daughter, do not make me mad. I will not trouble thee, my child. Farewell, we'll no more see, no more meet one another. But yet, though I owe my flesh, my blood, my daughter, thou art a boil, a plague sore of my corrupted blood. Oh, but I'll not chide thee. Let shame come when it will, I do not call it. Mend when thou canst. I can be patient. I can say with Regan, I and my 100 knights.
Not altogether so. I looked not for you yet. Nor am I provided for your fit comfort. Give ear, sir, to my sister.
Is this well spoken?
I dare avouch it. What, 50 followers? What need you of more?
Sir, why not need of 12 and 20 when thou hast servants, hers and mine?
What need, sir? When you come to me, for now I spy danger, I entreat you to bring but 5 and 20. To no more will I give place or notice.
But I gave you all.
In good time.
I made you my guardians, my depositaries.
Oh, speak it again, my lord. No more with me.
The wicked look less well-favored when others are more wicked. I'll go with thee. 550 at a double her 5 and 20. Yet so is thy love.
Hear me, my lord. What need you of 5 and 20, 10 or 5, in a house where twice as many have had command to tend you?
What need one?
Oh, reason not the need. You see me here, you gods. The poor old man is full of grief, his age, wretched in both. If it be you that stirs these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not to bear it tamely. Touch me with noble anger, and let not women's weapons water drops stain my man's cheeks. Oh, you unnatural hags! I will have such revenges on you that all the world shall. I will do such things that. What they are, I know not. But they shall be the terrors of the earth. You think I'll weep? Well, I'll not weep. I have full cause of weeping. But this heart shall break into 100,000 flaws, or ere I'll weep. Oh, fool. I shall go mad.
Let us withdraw. 'Twill be a storm.
This house is little. The old man and his people cannot be well bestowed.
'Tis his own blame.
For his particular, I'll receive him gladly, but not one follower.
As I also. Where is my lord of Gloucester?
I followed the old man for it. Oh, he is returned.
The king is in high rage.
It is best to give him way, my lord. He leads himself.
My lord, let him by no means stay.
Alack, alack, the night comes on and the sore winds do ruffle. For many miles about, there's scarce a bush.
Shut up your doors, my lord. He is attended by a desperate train, and wisdom bids fear.
Shut up, you doors, my lord, my Regan counsels well. Come out of the storm.
Blow, winds, and crack your cheeks. Rage, blow. Oh, you cataracts and hurricanes, spout till you have drenched our steeples, drowned our clocks. Sulphurs, thought-executing fires, vaunt couriers, oak-cleaved thunderbolts, singe my white head! And thou, earth-shaking thunder, lay low the thick rotundity of the world!
Good uncle, quart holy water in a dry house is better than this rainwater out of doors. Good uncle, in! As thy daughter's blessing. 'Tis a night pities neither wise men nor fools.
Rumble that belly full! Rage! Spit fire! Spout rain! I never gave you kingdom. Called you child. I owe you nothing. But here I stand, your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old.
He who has a house to put head in has a good headpiece.
Oh, I will be the pattern of patience. I'll say nothing. Who's there?
Man, a wise man, and a fool.
Alas, sir, is that you? Oh, things that love night love not such nights as this. Such sheets of rain, such horrid bursts of thunder, such groans of wind and rain I never remember to have heard.
Oh, I am a man who sinned against in sinning.
Oh, alack, bareheaded, gracious my lord. Hard by here is a hovel. Some friendship will it lend you against this tempest. Repose you there, while I to this hard house return and force their scanted courtesy. Winds begin to turn. Come on, my boy. Just okay, my boy? Oh, it's cold. Oh, I am cold myself. Oh, my. Oh, fool and knave. I have one part yet in my heart that's sorry still for you.
He who has and a little tiny wit, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, must make content with his fortunes fit. By the rain it raineth every day.
Good, my boy. Come. Show us to this hovel.
Oh, 'tis a brave night to cool a courtesan. I'll leave the prophecy ere I go. When priests are more in words than matter, when brewers mar their malts with water, when every case in law is right, when squire in debt, no poor knight, there comes a time lives deceit, and going shall be used with feet!
Alack, Edmund, I like not this unnatural feeling, but I desired their leave that I might pity him. They took from me the use of mine own house, charged me on pain of perpetual displeasure, not to speak of him, entreat for him, or any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Go to, say you nothing. There's division between the dukes, and a worse matter than that. I received a letter this night. 'Tis too dangerous to be spoken. We must incline to the king. There's a power already afoot from England. I will look him and privily relieve him. We must relieve him. There are strange things afoot, Edmund. Pray you, be careful.
Well, this courtesy forbid thee shall the Duke instantly know, and of that letter too. This seems a fair deserving, and must draw me all which my father loses, no less than all. The younger rises as the old doth fall.
Oh, here is the place, my lord. The good my lord enter. The tyranny of the open night's too rough for nature to endure. Oh, let me alone. The good my lord, enter here. Wilt break my heart? Would rather break mine own. Good my lord, enter. Thou think'st 'tis much that this contentious storm does invade us to the skin. So 'tis to thee. Where the greater malady is fixed, the lesser is scarce felt. This tempest in my mind, that from my senses take all feeling else save what beats them. I will weep no more. On such a night as this, to shut me out. Pour on! I will endure. Oh, on such a night as this. Oh, Reagan. Goneril. My poor old father, whose frank heart gave all. I pray madness lies. Let me shun that. No more of that. Good my lord, enter here. Prithee, go in. Seek thine own ease. This tempest will not give me leave to ponder on things would hurt me more. But I'll come. Go, boy. You first. I'll pray, and then I'll see you.
Come not here, Knuckle! 'Tis a spirit!
Help me!
Help me!
Who's there?
'Tis a spirit! A spirit! He says his name is Poor Tom!
Who art thou that dost grumble there on the straw? Come forth!
Away! The foul fiend follows me! Through the sharp outline blows the cold wind! Go to thy cold bed and warm me!
Have thy daughters taken all? And art thou come to this?
Who gives anything to poor Tom, whom the foul fiend hath led through fire and through flame? Oh, bless my 5 wits. Oh, to do poor Tom some charity, whom the foul fiend vexes. There, I can have him now. Oh, and there again. Oh.
Has his daughters brought him to this pass? Canst thou say? Wouldst thou give them all?
He hath no daughters, sir.
But death, traitor! Nothing could have subdued nature to such lowness but his unkind daughters.
Pillycock sat on Pillycock Hill. Allow, allow, loo, loo.
Oh, this cold night would turn us all to fools and madmen!
Take heed of the foul beach. Obey thy parents. Swear not, commit not a man's sworn spouse, and send not thy sweetheart on proud array. Oh, dogs are cold.
Thou wert better in a grave than to subject thy uncovered body to this extremity of the sky. Is man no more than this? Unaccommodated man is nothing more but a poor, bare, forked animal as thou art. Off, you lending!
Oh, no. Good knuckle, be contented. 'Tis a naughty night to swim in. Oh, look! 'Tis a walking fire!
'Tis the foul fiend!
What?
Deliver
Can
to
your
Gibbet!
grace find no better company?
The Prince of Darkness is a gentleman!
Come go in with me. Though I, beauty, cannot suffer to obey thy daughter's hard commands, and though their injunction be to bar my door, yet I have ventured to come seek you out and bring you where both fire and food is ready.
First I will speak to this. I will speak to this philosopher. What is the cause of thunder?
My lord, take his offer. Go into the house.
Speak one word with you in private.
Importune him once more, my lord. His wits begin to unsettle.
Canst thou blame him? His daughters seek his death. You say the king grows mad? I am almost mad myself. I had a son, now outlawed from my blood. He sought my life, but lately, very late, I loved him. True to tell thee, the grief hath crazed my wits. What a night's this! I do beseech your grace!
I cry you mercy, sir! Noble philosopher, your company.
Dogs are cold!
Come, let's all in.
In this way, my lord.
With him, I will keep still with my philosopher.
My lord, soothe him. Let him take the fellow.
No, take him you on.
Sirrah, come on. Go along with us.
Hush, hush, no words.
I will have my revenge ere I depart his house.
This is the letter he speaks of, which proves him an intelligent party to the advantages of France.
Go with me to the Duchess.
If the matter of this paper be certain, you have mighty business at hand.
Be it true or false, it has made thee Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where your father is, that he may be ready for our apprehension. I will place my trust in thee, and thou wilt find a dearer father in my love.
Here is better than the open air. Take it thankfully. I will piece out the comfort with what additions I can. I will not be long from you.
The gods reward your kindness, sir.
The foul fiend bites my back!
Oh, he's mad that trusts in the tameness of the wolf, a horse's health, a boy's love, or a whore's oath.
Shall be done. I will arraign them straight. Come. Sit you here, most learned justice. foxes!
How do you, sir? Stand you not so amazed. Will you lie down, rest upon the cushions?
I will see their trial first! Arraign her first. 'Tis Goneril. I hereby take my oath before this
Honorable assembly, kick the king, her father.
Hither now, mistress. Is your name Goneril?
She cannot deny it.
Oh, cry you mercy. I took you for a joint stool.
Then here's another whose walked looks proclaim the store on which her heart was made. Stop her there! Arms! Arms! Sword! Fire! Corruption in the place! False justice! Why did you let her escape?
Less by 5 wits.
Oh, pity, sir! Where is the patience which you so oft have boasted to retain? Let them. That's him I'll speak. See what breathes about her heart. Is there a cause in nature that makes such hard hearts? Sir, lie down, rest a while. Make no noise. Make no noise. Draw the curtains. So, we'll go to supper in the morning,
And I'll go to bed at noon.
Friend, where is my loyal master?
Here, sir. Trouble him not. His wits are gone.
Take him in thy arms. I have overheard a plot of death against him. There is a litter ready. Lay him in it and drive toward Dover, where there will find both welcome and protection. Take up thy master.
Oppressed nature sleeps. This rest will yet embalm thy broken sinews, which your convenience will not allow. Stand in hard cure. Come, help to bear thy master. You must not stay behind. Come on.
Come, away.
When we are better seen bearing our woes, we scarcely think our miseries our foes. He who suffers most in the mind, leaving free thoughts and happy shows behind. Then, much sufferance doth o'erskip with grief have mates and bearing fellowship. How light! Portable, my pain seems now with that which makes me bend, makes the king bow. When false opinions, whose wrong thoughts defile thee, in thy just truth repeal and reconcile thee, what will have more tonight, save escape the king, and lurk.
Post speedily to my lord your husband, give him his letter. The army of France is landed. Seek out the traitor Gloucester.
Hang him instantly.
Leave him to my displeasure. Edmund, the revenges we are bound to take upon your traitorous father are not fit for your beholding. Keep you our sister company. Farewell, dear sister. Farewell, my lord of Gloucester. Now, where's the king?
The Lord of Gloucester had made him ends with some of the ornament lords' dependents and gone towards Dover, where they both to have dwell our friends.
Fetch horses for your mistress.
Farewell, sweet lord, and sister.
Farewell, Edmund. Seek out the traitor Gloucester, pinion him like a thief. Bring him before us.
What means your graces? Could my friends consider you are my guest? Do you know foul play, friends?
To this chair bind him. Villain,
By the gods, 'tis most ignobly done to pluck me by the beard.
So white and such a traitor!
Naughty lady, you are my guest. What mean you?
Come, sir, what letters had you late from France?
And be simple answered, for we know the truth.
And what confederacy have you had with those traitors late-footed in the kingdom?
To whose hands you have sent the lunatic king?
To Dover.
To Dover? Wherefore to Dover? Were you not charged on peril?
To Dover, let him answer that.
Wherefore to Dover?
Because I would not see thy cruel nails pluck out his poor old eyes, nor thy whore sister in his anointed flesh stick her boorish fangs, but I will see the vengeance upon such children.
See you shalt thou never. Fellows, hold the chair. Upon these eyes of thine, I'll set my foot.
Oh, you mighty God! Give me some help!
One side will mock another, the other two.
Villain, if you seek vengeance, hold your hand. I have served you since I was a child. No better service than to fit you home.
What? How now, you dog?
You had a beard upon your chin. I shake it with this struggle. What do you mean?
Why, villain?
Come now, take your chance of anger. I am slain. You have but one eye to witness this mischief. That's it, Seymour. Revenge it out. Where is thy luster now?
How dark and comfortless. Where's my son Edmund? Edmund! Enkindle all the sparks of nature that whip this glory.
You call upon him that hates thee. It was he who made the overtures of your treason to us. He who is too good to pity thee.
And my son Edgar, has he been abused? Oh, thy gods, forgive me that. And prosper him.
Throw him out at the gates. Let him smell his way to Dover. Come now, my lord, I will you.
Come, lady, I have received a hurt. Turn this eyeless villain out and throw this knave upon the dunghill. Oh, Regan, I bleed apace. Untimely comes this hurt. Give me your arm.
Yet better thus
I have no way, therefore I need no eyes. I stumbled when I saw. Would that I could see thy dear son Edgar again in my touch. I'd say that I had eyes again. Like flies to the wanton boys, or we to the gods. They killed Splinter.
How should this be? Bless thee, Matt! I cannot doubt it further, and yet I must. Oh, bless thy sweet eyes, they plead.
Dost thou know the way to go?
Both stile and gate, horseway and footpath.
There is a cliff whose high and bending head looks fearfully in the confided deep. Oh, take me up to the very brim of it, and I will relieve the misery thou dost bear. With something rich about me, from that place I shall no leading need.
Give me thy hand. Poor Tom shall lead thee.
Welcome, my lord. I marvel I have could not miss on the way. Now, where's your master?
Madam, within, but never seen a man so changed. I told him of the army that had landed. He smiled at it. I told him of your coming. His answer was the words. What most should seem displeasant to him seems pleasant. What like offensive?
Then you shall go no further. 'Tis the cowish terror of the spirit. Back you, Edmund, my brother. Hasten this muster, so conduct us as ours. You dare venture under a path. Spare speech. Recline your head. This piston should send thy spirit up into the air, conceive and fare thee well.
Yours in the ranks of death.
Oh, my dear Duke Gloucester, to thee a woman's services are due. Oh, I have been worth the whistle.
Daughter, you are not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face. I fear your disposition.
Enough. The text is rich.
Wisdom and goodness. To the vile, seems to be vile. Will save about themselves. What have you done? Tigers, not daughters. What have you performed? A father and a gracious and aged man, most barbarous, most degenerate. Marry must, of course, prey upon itself.
Milk-livered man that bears a cheek for blows and a head for wrongs, left not an eyebrow, one eye discerning. France spreads its banners in our noiseless land. With Plymouth helm, thy state begins to threat. Thou, moral fool, sits by and says, Alack, why does he so?
See thyself, devil.
Oh, vain fool.
Changed and self-covered thing, for shame! Bemonster not thy feature! How thou art a fiend, woman shape doth shield thee!
Marry your man.
What news?
Oh, my good lord. The Duke of Cornwall is dead. Killed by his servant, going after the other eye of Gloucester.
What? Gloucester? Poor Gloucester, I'll see his other eye.
Both. This letter, madam, craves your speedy eyes. 'Tis from your sister.
One way I like this well, but her now widowed and my Gloucester with her. Another way this news is not so tart. I'll read and answer.
Gloucester. I live to thank thee for the kindness thou didst show the king, and to revenge thine eyes. Come hither, friend. Tell me what more thou knowest.
A century send forth. Search every acre of the high-grown field, and bring him to
News, madam. The British powers are marching hitherward.
No, Lord. Our preparation stands in expectation. Dear Father, it is thy business that I go about. Therefore, great France, by mourning and importune tears hath pitied. No blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, dear love, and our aged father's right. Soon may I hear and see.
What are my brother's powers set forth? I meant himself in person there.
Madam, let it be your sister is the better speaker.
Spake not Lord Edmund with your lord at home.
No, madam.
What might impart my sister's letter to him?
I know not, lady.
It was great ignorance, Gloucester's eyes being out to allow him to live. Everywhere he arrives, he moves hearts against us. Our troops set forth tomorrow.
This is my lady did commit.
Why should she write to Lord Edmund? Might not you transport her purposes by word? I'll love thee much, let me unseal the
Madam,
letter.
I had rather.
Your lady does not love her husband, I know this much. Yet when she was here last, she did give speaking Iliads and strange speeches to Lord Edmund. You are of her bosom. I speak in understanding. You are, I know it. My lord is dead. And more convenient is Lord Edmund for my hand than your lady's. Therefore, I advise you to bring this letter. And if you do see Lord Edmund, I pray you give him this. You may gather more. And when your lady learns thus much from you, I pray you advise her to call her wisdom to her. Fare thee well. If thou, perchance, comes across that blind traitor, prefer it comes to him who cuts him off.
What I could make him, madam, I should show him our him.
Fare thee well.
Well, we're at the top of that same hill.
We do climb up it now. Look how we labor.
He thinks the ground.
Horrible steep. Hark! Do you hear the sea?
No.
Why then your other senses grow imperfect by your eyes' anguish.
Some may be indeed, but he thinks thou speakest in a manner better than thou didst.
You're much deceived. In nothing am I changed but in my garments.
He thinks thou better spoken.
Come, sir. Stand still. Here is the place. Oh, how fearful and dizzy 'tis to cast one's eyes so low. The fishermen that walk upon the beach appear like mice, almost too small for sight.
Set me where you stand.
Give me your hand. You are now within a foot of the extreme verge, for all beneath the moon would I not leap upright.
Let go my hand. Here's another's purse. It is a jewel well worth a poor man's taking. Now, bid me farewell away and let me hear you go.
Fare thee well, good sir.
Oh, truly.
Why, I do trifle thus with his despair. It's done to cure it.
Oh, you mighty gods, this world I do renounce. If Edgar live, oh, bless him. Now, fellow, fare thee well. Away, and let me die.
Thy life's a miracle!
Does wretchedness deprive that benefit to end itself by death?
Oh, thou happy father! Think of the clearest gods who make then honors of men's impossibilities have preserved thee. But who comes here? Oh, the safer sense would ne'er accommodate his master thus.
No. They cannot touch me for coining. I am the king himself.
Thou sight-piercing sight!
draw me a clothier's yard. Look, look, mouse. Peace. Peace. A toasted piece of cheese will do. That's my gauntlet! I can prove it on a giant!
I know that voice.
Oh, Goneril with the white beard. They flattered me like a dog. Told me I had white hairs in my beard. Ere the black ones were there. Go to! They were not men of their words. They told me I was everything. 'Tis a lie. I am not ague-proof.
The trick of that voice, I remember. Is it not the king?
Every inch a king.
Let me kiss that hand.
Let me wipe it first. It smells of mortality.
Runny Dees, dost thou know me?
I know my eyes well enough. Oh, dost thou squinny at me? Oh, do thy worst, blind Cupid. I'll not love. Read thou this challenge.
With what? With a case of eyes?
Your eyes are in a hard case. But you see the world as it is.
I see it. I see it feelingly.
I'm not mad. A man with no eyes can see the world as it is. Look with thine ears. Through ragged clothes, small vices do appear. Gowns and furred robes hide all. Sin with gold. The strong lance of justice hurtless grace. Armed in rags, the pygmy straw might pierce.
Matter and impertinency mixed, reason in madness.
Oh, if thou wilt reap my fortunes, take my eyes. I know thee well enough. Thy name is Gloucester. We are born. We cry that we have come to this great stage of fools. 'Tis a good block. It were a delicate stratagem to shoe a troop of horse with felt. I'll put it to proof. And when I have stolen upon those sons-in-laws, then kill. Kill! Kill! Kill!
There he is!
Kill!
Lay hand upon
Kill!
him! Lay hand upon him, sir! Your most dear daughter!
No rescue! What a prisoner! Use me well. You shall have ransom. Oh, I will have surgeons. I am cut to the brain.
You shall have anything.
I will die bravely like a smug bridegroom. Oh, I will be jovial. Come, I am a king. Masters, know you that?
You are a royal one, and we obey you.
And so it is. And you shall have it. You shall have it. By running the
Oh, a sight most pitiful in the meanest wretch. Speaking of it, a king, there was a daughter who was redeemed nature, and the general curse which twain had brought him to.
Hail, gentle sir!
Oh, sir, speed you. What's your will?
Do you hear aught, sir, of the battle toward?
Oh, sure and vulgar. Everyone hears that which can distinguish sound.
But by your favor, how near is the other army?
Near, on foot. Oh, the queen is on special causes. Here, our army is moved on.
I thank you, sir.
Oh, you ever gentle gods, take my breath from me. Let not my worser spirits tempt me again to die before you, please.
Well pray you, father.
Thank you, Hardy. Thank you.
Come. Give me thine hand, and I shall lead thee to some biding.
A proclaimed prize, most happy. That eyeless head of thine was first framed flesh to raise thy fortunes. Thou old unhappy traitor, be thyself remembered. Out is the sword that must destroy thee. Wherefore, bold peasant, darest thou support a published traitor? Hence, let that infection of his fortune take hold on thee. Let go his arms.
I'll not let go, sir, not without further occasion.
Let go, or thou diest, slave.
Good gentlemen, go your gate and let poor folk pass.
Out, dunghill.
I'll pick your teeth, sir.
Slave, thou hast slain me. Villain, take my purse. If ever thou wilt ride, bury my body, and take these letters that thou findest about my body to Edmund, Earl of Gloucester. Seek him out among the English party.
What? Is he dead?
Rest you, father. And let's see these pockets. The letters he speaks of may be my friend's. He is dead. I'm only sorry he had no other deathsman. Let us see.
Let our reciprocal vows be remembered. You have many opportunities to cut him off. If your will want not, time and place will be fruitfully offered. There's nothing done if you return the conqueror. Then am I the prisoner, and his bed my jail. From the loathed warmth deliver me, and supply that place of your labor. Your wife, so I would say. Affectionate servant, Goneril.
Oh, thou indistinguished space of woman's will! A plot upon her virtuous husband's life, and the exchange my brother. Give me your hand, sir! Far off methinks I hear the beaten drum. Come, I'll bestow thee with a friend. Oh, thou good Kent, how shall I live and work to match thy goodness?
My life will be too short and every measure fail me.
To be acknowledged, madam, is o'erpaid. All my reports go with the modest truth.
Be better suited.
Beg pardon, madam. Yet to be known shortens my made intent.
How does the king?
Good madam, sleep still.
kind gods, cure this great breach in his abused nature. The untuned and jarring senses all wind up of this child-changed father.
If it please your majesty that we should wake the king, he has slept long.
Be governed by your knowledge and proceed in the sway of your own will. Is he arrayed?
Aye, madam, in the heaviness of sleep we put fresh garments on him. Be my good madam, when we do awaken him, I doubt not of his temperance.
Very well. Oh, my dear father, restoration, hang thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss repair those violent harms my two sisters have thy reverence made. Had you not been their father, these white flakes did challenge pity of them. Was this a face to be opposed against the jarring winds? To stand against the deep, dread-bolted thunder and the most terrible and nimble stroke of quick-cross lightning? Alack, alack, 'tis wonder that thy life and wits at once did not conclude it all. He wakes. Speak to him.
Do you, madam? 'Tis fittest.
How does, my royal lord? How fares your majesty?
You were wrong to take me out of the grave. Thou art a soul in bliss, but I, a man bound on a wheel of fire. Mine own tears do scald like molten lead.
Sir, do you know me?
Thou art a spirit, I know. Where did you die?
Still far wide.
He's scarce awake. Let him alone a while.
Where have I been? Where am I? Fair daylight. I am mightily abused. Know not what to say. I will not swear these are my hands. Let's see. Feel this pinprick. Would I were assured of my condition.
Look upon me, sir, and hold your hand in benediction o'er me. Oh, no, sir, you must not kneel.
Oh, do not mock. I am a very foolish, fond old man. I fourscore and upwards. I think I am not in my right mind. Methinks I should know you and know this man. Do not laugh at me, but as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child, Cordelia.
So I am. I am.
Oh, you tears wet. Yes, really, I pray, weep not. If you have poison, I will drink it.
I know you do not love me. For your sisters have, as I remember, done me wrong. But you have caused. They have not.
No cause. No cause.
Am I in France? In your own country, sire? Oh. Do not abuse me.
Be comforted, good man. The great rage, you see, is killed in him. Yet it is dangerous to make him even over the time he has lost. Desire him to go in. Trouble him no more till further set.
Will it please your highness walk?
You must bear with me. And pray you now, forget and forgive. I am old, foolish.
Now, my sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. But tell me truly, and then tell me the truth. Do you not love my sister?
In honor of love.
Have you not found my brother's way to the forfended place?
That thought abuses you.
I shall never endure her. Be not familiar with her.
Fear me not. She and the Duke, her husband.
I'd rather lose the battle than that sister loosen him and me.
Our very loving sister, well bemet. Sir, this I heard. The king is come to his daughters and others whom the rigor of our state has forced to cry out.
Combine together against the enemies, for these domestic and particular broils are not the question.
Let us then determine with the ancient of war upon our proceedings.
I shall attend you presently at your tent.
Come, sister, go with us.
No.
Oh, it is most convenient. I pray, go with us.
Oh, I know the riddle. All right, I will go.
Ere your grace had to speech with man so poor, hear me but one word.
I'll take you. Speak.
Before you go to battle, open this letter. Wretched though I seem, I can produce a champion that will prove what is about you there.
Well, stay till I have read the letter.
I must forbid it. When time shall serve, let but the herald's cry gallop here again.
Fare thee well, then. I'll o'erlook thy paper.
The enemy is in view. Draw up your powers.
We greet the time.
To both these sisters I have sworn my love, each jealous of the other as the stung are of the adder. But which of them shall I take? Both, one, or neither? Neither can be enjoyed if both remain alive. To take the widow makes mad her sister Goneril, and hardly can I carry out my side, her husband being alive. Now we'll use his countenance for the battle, which being done, let her who would be rid of him devise his speedy taking off. As for the mercy which he intends for Lear and Cordelia, the battle being done and within our power, shall never see his pardon. For my state stands on me to defend, not to debate. Some officers take them away.
We are not the first, who with best meaning have incurred the worst. For thee, oppressed king, I am cast down. Myself could else outfrown false fortune's frown. Shall we not see these daughters and these sisters?
No. No, no, no. Come. That's a way to prison. We two alone will sing like birds in the cage.
Take them away.
Upon such sacrifices, my Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. Come.
Come hither, Captain. Hark. Follow this. Take this note. Follow them to prison. One step I've advanced thee. If thou dost as this instructs thee, I make thy way to noble fortunes. Thy great employer will not question thee. Either say thou do it or thrive by other means.
I'll do it, my lord.
Sir, you've shown today your valiant strain, and fortune led you well. You have the captives for the opposite day's strife? I do require them of you.
Sir, I thought it fit to send the old and miserable king to some retention and appointed guard. With him I sent the queen, my reason being all the same, and they are ready for you tomorrow, or at further space, where you shall hold your session. The question of Cordelia and her father requires a fitter place.
Sir, by your patience, I hold you but as a subject of this war and not as a brother.
That's as we list to grace him. He led our powers, bore the commission of my place and person. The immediacy may well stand up and call itself our brother.
Not so hot. By his own grace doth he exalt himself more than in your edition.
In my rights by me invested, he compares the best.
That were the most if he should husband you.
Jesters do oft prove prophets.
The eye that told thee thus looked but asquint.
Lady, I am not well. Else I would answer you from a full-flowing stomach. General, take thou my soldiers, my prisoners, my patrimony. Dispose of them of me. I was of thine, my lord and master.
Mean you to enjoy him?
Though that alone lies not in your goodwill.
Nor in thine, Lord.
Let the drums strike and prove my title thine.
Stay yet. Hear reason. Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason, and in thine attaint this gilded serpent. As for your claim, dear sister, I bar it in the interest of my wife. Thou art armed, Gloucester? Here is my pledge.
If not, I'll ne'er trust medicine.
There's my exchange. For who in the world calls me traitor, villain like he lies? Called by the trumpet. I will maintain my truth and honor firmly.
My sickness grows upon me.
She is not well. Convey her to my tent. Come hither, herald. Call upon the trumpet and read this.
If any man of quality or degree within the list of the army will maintain upon Edmund, supposed Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear by the third sound of the trumpet. He is bold in his defense. Again! Again!
Ask him why he appears upon this call of the trumpet.
No, my name is lost by treason's tooth-bear known and canker bit. Yet, my as noble as the adversary I come to face.
And who is that adversary?
What's he that speaks for Edmund, Earl of Gloucester?
Himself. What sayest thou to him?
draw thy sword, that if my speech offend a noble heart, thy arm may do thee justice. Here is mine. Behold is the privilege of mine honors, my oath, and my profession. I protest, mark thy strength, place youth and eminence, thy victor sword, thy fire, new fortune, thy valor, and thy heart. Thou art a traitor, both to thy gods, thy brother, and thy father.
In wisdom I should ask thy name, but since thy outside looks so fair and lord-like, my rule of knighthood I disdain and spurn. Back do I toss these treasons to thy head. With thy hell-hated lie o'erwhelm thy heart, for which they yet glance and scarcely bruise. This sword of mine shall give them instant way, where they shall rest forever. Trumpets, speak!
By the law of war, thou wast not bound to answer an unknown opposite. Thou art not vanquished, but chosen to be guided.
Silence, Dave. For with this letter, I shall stop it. Thou worsening aim, read thine own evil. No tearing, lady. I perceive thou knowest.
Ask me not what I know.
She's desperate. Go after her. Govern her.
But thou hast charged me with that I have done. And more. Much more. Time will bring it out. 'Tis past, and so am I. But what art thou that should have this fortune upon me? Thou art noble, I do forgive thee.
Let's exchange charity. I am no more in blood than thou art, Edmund. If the more thou'st wronged me. My name is Edgar, and thy father's son. The dark and vicious place where thee he got cost him his eyes.
Thou hast spoken right. 'Tis true. The wheel has come full circle.
Methought thy very gait did prophesy a royal nobleness, so I must embrace thee. Let sorrow split my heart forever, if ever I did hate thee or thy father.
Worthy prince, I know it.
But how have you hid yourself? How have you known of the miseries of your father?
By nursing them, my lord. Till it's a brief tale, the bloody proclamation to escape taught me to shift to a madman's rags, and in this habitment I, my father, who never was, revealed myself to him until some half hour passed. But his blood art twixt two extremes of passion, joy and grief, burst smilingly.
This speech hath moved me.
There be more woeful to it, hold it in, for I am ready to dissolve hearing upon this.
Help! Help!
What kind of help?
Speak, man.
She's dead.
Who's dead? Speak, man.
Your lady, sir. Your lady. And her sister's poisoned. She confesses it.
I was contracted to them both. All three now marry in an instant.
Here comes Kent.
I have come to bid my king and master good night. Is he not here?
Great thing of us forgot. Edmund! Where's the king? Where's Cordelia? Oh, she's now the subject, Kent!
Alack, why thus?
Yet Edmund was beloved. The one the other poisoned and after slew herself. I pant for life. Some good I mean to do despite mine own nature. Quickly send. Be brief in it, for thy life is on my wit, is on the life of Lear and Cordelia. Nay, send in time!
Run! Run! Oh,
To
run!
who, my lord? Who has the office? Send by token of reprieve.
Well thought on. Take my sword and give it to the captain.
And haste to thee for thy life.
He hath commission for thy wife and me to hang Cordelia in the prison, and to lay the blame upon her own despair, which she forbid herself.
The gods defend her.
Oh, you men of stones! And are your throats and eyes I would use them so that heaven's bolts would crack! She's gone. Forever! I know when one is dead and when one lives. She's dead as earth. Lend me a looking glass. If that a breath will mist or stain the stone, why then she lives. Is this the promised end?
Or image of that horror.
All it cease.
This feather stirs. She lives. Oh, if it be so, 'tis chance that doth redeem all sorrows I have ever had. My poor master. Prithee away!
It is noble Kent, your friend.
A plague on you! Traitors! Murderers all! I might have saved her. Now she's gone forever. Cordelia. Cordelia. Stay a little. What dost thou sayest? The voice was ever gentle, soft and low. I did kill the slave that was a hanging thee. Did I not, fellow? There was a time of sharp, biting falchion. I would have made him skip. Now I'm old. And those same vex me. Who is that? My eyes are not of the best. Are you not Kent? The same. Your servant, Kent. I am the very man who from your first of difference and decay have followed your sad steps. You are welcome hither, nor no man else. All's cheerless, dark, and deadly. Your eldest daughters have fordone themselves and desperately are dead. So I think.
He knows not what he says. In vain is it that we present ourselves to him. Dear lords and noble friends, know our intent. For us, we will reside for the duration of this aged majesty. To him, our absolute power. And to you, your rights with boot and such addition as your honors have more than merited.
Now my poor fool is hanged. No life. I should a dog, a horse, a rat have life. And now, no breath at all. Thou wilt weep, wilt come no more. Please, sir, unbutton here. Thank you, sir. Do you see this? Look on her. Look her lips. Look there. Look there.
He faints! My lord! My lord!
Oh, break, harlot! Prithee, break!
Look up, my lord!
Fix not his ghost! Let him pass. He hates him that would upon the tough rack of this world stretch him out longer.
He is gone indeed.
Oh, the wonder is he hath endured so long.
Bear him from hence. Our present business is general woe.
Sir, I have a journey shortly to go. My master calls me.
Friends of my soul, you twain, no.
I must not say no.
Rule, please, friend. Rule in this realm, and the gorged state sustain.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne most, and we that are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.
Thank you guys so much. Stay in touch with us so you can know about our fall season for later this year. Get warm, get dry. Thank you all.